Hello, dear student. Welcome to all of you in my online math video class. Now, we will start our new topic, that is the quadratic equation. Before the vacation, we just discuss about the linear inequation, shares and dividends, and banking, and GST also, goods and services tax. Now in this video, we will discuss about the quadratic equation. According to examination point of view, this is also very important. So here, in this lesson, we have a syllabus. According to that syllabus, we will discuss our topic. The first topic is here the nature of roots. Okay, in the nature of roots, we will discuss the two distinct real roots, two equal real roots and no real roots. We will discuss about this. And the second will be solving quadratic equation by factorization method and using formula. Factorization we discuss in class 9th, and here using formula, this is the new one. We will also discuss about this in this topic. And the C will be solving simple quadratic equation problems. Means there will be some problems and we arrange that problems in a quadratic form, and after that we solve that quadratic equations. So before starting the topic, let us discuss what is the quadratic equation. First of all, we will discuss about the quadratic equation. My dear student, I think you know about the polynomial. Polynomial. In class 7th and 8th. In polynomial, it was mentioned that it is divided on the basis of two things. The first one is on the basis of term and the second one on the basis of degree. So here we will discuss about the classification of polynomial on the basis of degree. If here it is in this form, ax plus b is equal to c, where a is not equal to 0 and ab belongs to integer, real number, then this is the linear equation. But here this is polynomial, then it should be not equal to 0, only ax plus b. Okay, where a is not equal to 0 and ab belongs to real number. Here a is the coefficient of x, where x is what? Variable. The highest power of x is power of x is equal to 1. Therefore it is linear equation. This is the standard form of linear equation. Okay, now if we have a polynomial in this form, ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b, c belongs to real number and a is not equal to 0, then this is called quadratic polynomial. Okay, similarly we have cubic polynomial also and biquadratic polynomial also, where the power of x will be q, then that will be cubic polynomial, and when the power of x will be 4, then that will be quadratic polynomial. Here in this chapter, quadratic equation is related to the quadratic polynomial. What is the difference? If we have this value, just like ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 and a, b, c belongs to real number, but the value of a is not equal to 0, then this is called the standard form of quadratic equation. Standard form of quadratic equation. Okay, here the coefficient of x square, that is a, it should not be 0. B may be 0, no problem. C may be also 0, but A should not be 0. Why? Because if A is equal to 0, here, if A is equal to 0, in this condition, it will be 0 into x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, which implies that bx plus c is equal to 0, which is the standard form of the linear equation. So therefore, for quadratic equation, the value of a should not be equal to 0, otherwise it will be changed in linear equation. But if the value of b is equal to 0, then it will be ax square plus c is equal to 0. Again, it satisfies the standard form of the linear equation. If c is equal to 0, then we can write ax square plus bx is equal to 0. Again, it is in the form of standard form of the quadratic equation. Therefore, you should try to understand first what is the standard form of the quadratic equation. So first of all, you should understand quadratic polynomial. But when its value is equal to 0, means equal to 0, then it will be in the form of quadratic equation. Standard form, if anyone asks what is the standard form of the quadratic equation, so your answer should be the standard form of the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a, b, c belongs to real number and a is not equal to 0. Okay, then maybe anyone asks why a is not equal to 0? What happened if a is equal to 0? Then your answer should be when a is equal to 0, then the result of this will be bx plus c, which is linear equation. Therefore, it is important that the value of a should not be 0. Okay. In our daily life, we see the use of quadratic equation also. Here, I am going to make a concept about the quadratic equation with the help of daily life, example of daily life. Okay. Let us take one example. This is the rectangular field. Okay. This is the rectangular field. Now, if area of this field is 300 meter square. Area of this field is 300 meter square, and here length, and here this is breadth, and if breadth is x, okay, and the length is equal to 2x plus 1. I am giving this example because it is mentioned in your book. Here, what is the condition? We have a rectangular field whose area is already given, that is 300 meter square, and its breadth is equal to x meter, and you can say unit, here unit also, and here L is equal to 2x plus 1 meter. Then we know that area is equal to what? L into B. Area is equal to L into B. What is area? That is given 300. Value of L is 2x plus 1 and value of B is what? X. Then after solving we find that it will be 300 and it is equal to 2x square plus x. Now we can rearrange the question. Here we can rearrange it like this way. 2x square plus x minus 300 is equal to 0. Now you compare it with the standard form of the linear equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a, b, c belongs to real number and a is not equal to 0. Now according to this and this, what is the value of a? That is 2. What is the value of a? Means coefficient of x, b. Here coefficient of b is what? 1. And what is the value of c? Constant term. What is constant term here? Minus 300. According to this condition, here it's clear that this is the standard form of the linear equation. Okay? Because the standard form of the linear equation is similar to this, means this is similar to this. Okay? Therefore, in our practical life also, in our daily life also, we can use the quadratic equation for solving some questions. Okay. Now, let us know about solution of the quadratic equation or zeros of the quadratic equation. Solution of quadratic equation. Or sometimes solution is called zeros of quadratic equation. It means if we have this standard form of the quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here zeros are solution means there are some value of x for which the left hand side is equal to right hand side. Okay, so that value of x is called zeros of this quadratic equation. Once again, try to understand. If we have a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c, now if we have some value of x for which the left hand side is equal to right hand side, then that value of x is called solution of this quadratic equation or zeros of the quadratic equation. Example. Let us see the example. Okay, just like if we have here a quadratic equation like x square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, x square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0, and we know that this is the expansion of x minus 1 whole square is equal to 0. Means here x minus 1 is equal to 0. After solving, we will find that the value of x is equal to 1, 1. If x minus 1 is equal to 0, then 1 also, and x minus 1 is equal to 0, then again also 1. It means if we put here now, if we put the value of x is equal to 1, then the left hand side will be 0. Why? Okay, it will be like that. Left hand side is what? X square minus 2x plus 1. Okay, so here if we take 1, then it will be 1 square minus 2 into 1 plus 1, that is 1 minus 2 plus 1 is equal to, here plus plus 2 minus 2 is equal to 0, and which is right hand side. So therefore here left hand side is what? Equal to right hand side. Then we can say that here 1 is the solution of this equation. Here one thing more. If we have the standard form of the linear equation ax plus b is equal to 0, here value of x will be minus b by a. It means there is only one solution for the linear equation. If power 1, then there will be one solution. But here what? The power is 2. Therefore we have two solutions, 1, 1. Okay? So therefore for each quadratic equation we have two solutions. Means there will be two zeros. Getting? One more time. Let us one more example. If x is equal to alpha and beta is the solution of given quadratic equation, then a alpha square plus b alpha plus c is equal to 0, and a beta square plus b beta plus c is equal to 0. So this implies that alpha and beta is the solution are zeros of quadratic equation. Okay, now the problem is how we should find this alpha and beta. Means how we should find the different value of this variable, this and this. We have some formula, we have some method for finding the solution of this thing. Here in first exercise 5.1 of quadratic equation, it was mentioned that so that the given equation is a quadratic equation or not a quadratic equation. The first exercise. So let us see some question from the exercise 5.1. Here let us start some question from the exercise 5.1. Exercise 5.1. Exercise 5.1. Here the first question is, check whether the following are quadratic equation. Means in first question we have to check only that the given equation is quadratic or not quadratic. Just like here the first question is given, that is root 3x square minus 2x plus 3 by 5 is equal to 6. Okay, this is given. Now we have to prove that this is the quadratic equation. Getting? And we know that standard form of the quadratic equation, since standard form of quadratic equation is what? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a is what? Root 3, b is what? Minus 2, and c is equal to 3 by 5. It means a, b and c is what? Real number, because root 3 irrational number, irrational number is also real number. Minus 2 negative integer, negative integer is also real number. Here 3 by 5 it is fraction, or you can say rational number, it is also real number. So therefore it satisfies the standard form of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c. So the given equation is quadratic equation. This is the solution. Only this much. But this type of question, I think, not asked in the board examination. This is only for the practice. Let us see the next question. One more question. One question is given. Check whether the following are quadratic equation, and the question is like this way: 2x plus 1, 3x minus 2 is equal to 6x plus 1, and here x minus 2. Okay, so let us solve this. Here 2x multiplied to this value, like this way: 2x, 3x minus 2, again plus 1, here plus 1, multiplied to 3x minus 2. Okay, we can multiply like this, which is equal to 6x x minus 2, this multiplied to this much, and again this plus 1 x minus 2. Okay, then it will be multiplied to this 2 3s are 6x x square, 6x square, and here minus 2 2s are 4x. Here it will be 3x minus 2 is equal to 6x square minus 2x plus x minus 2, like this. Solve. Here 6x square minus 4x and plus 3x, it will be minus x, and here minus 2. Okay, means at the place of this we can write minus 4x plus 3x minus x minus 2. Okay, which is equal to 6, and it will be in this form: x square minus 2x and x, it will be again minus x. and here minus 2. Get it? Again we can do it. 6x square minus x minus 2 is equal to 6x square minus 6x minus 12. Now transfer this to left hand side, then it will be 6x square minus x minus 2. Here the sign will be changed, minus 6x square. Here the sign will be changed, plus 6x. Sign will change, plus 12 is equal to 0. Okay. Here 6x square and 6x square cancel because here plus sign and here minus sign. And again the value will take this form, 6x and here this is 6x and here minus x. It will be 5x. It will be 5x. Okay. Here minus x, 6x. 6x minus x, 5x, and 12 minus 2, it will be 10. Means plus 10 is equal to 0. Now very easily, this is, we do not have any term or any variable of x whose power is 2. Means which is not in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Therefore, the given equation is not a quadratic equation. Okay, so like this way we can solve this question. There will be some question which is not quadratic equation, and there will be some question which will be quadratic equation, to be so classified to that. In the second question, it is given, in each of the following determine whether the given number are roots of the given equation or not. Means here the roots are given. The roots of the question is already given, and we have to prove that the given roots are related to the given equation or not. Now we do this. Take one example. Let us see, and I hope you complete your fair copy. You should complete your fair copy according to the exercise. Let us see the question is given, that is x square minus x plus 1 is equal to 0, and here the roots are given 1 and minus 1. Okay. Now if x is equal to 1, then we find that 1 whole square minus 1 plus 1, okay, equal to, so here 1 square will be 1 minus 1 plus 1, cancel, is equal to 1, which is not equal to right hand side, because right hand side is what? 0. And here what is the value of left hand side? This is the left hand side, which is in the form of x square minus x plus 1. So here left hand side is not equal to right hand side. Therefore, x is equal to 1 is not the solution of given quadratic equation. Getting? In each of the question is, in each of the following determine whether the given numbers are roots of the given quadratic equation or not. So here the first one, that is x is equal to 1, is not the solution of the given quadratic equation. Now let us check the second one. Again, if x is equal to minus 1, then left hand side is what? Left hand side is x square minus x plus 1. This is equal to minus 1 square minus of minus 1 plus 1. Its value will be 1 plus 1 plus 1. because the square of minus 1 will be plus 1. Minus of minus 1 is equal to plus 1, and here plus 1. Its value is equal to 3, which is not equal to right hand side. Okay, therefore x is equal to minus 1 is also not the solution of this quadratic equation. Now I think you understand when any value of x will be solution of the quadratic equation. If left hand side is equal to right hand side, then the solution will be related to the given quadratic equation, and if not equal, just like this, then this value means x is equal to 1 is not the solution of the given quadratic equation. There are some questions which is given here, you go through it, and if you have doubt you must ask. You should also take the help of given examples. It will be better first you go through the example questions and after that the exercise one. Okay, I hope you will complete it, and in next video we will discuss about the solving of quadratic equation by factorization method. Thank you.